Welcome to the walkthrough video for importing a saved game to a new version of MacOS. This process is used after downloading a MacOS software update. This video shows the process using the Knox app for macOS. If you're using a different emulator to play MacOS, visit our website at macOS.com, click on the Support menu option, scroll down to the How-To Videos section, and then look for the item that says if a software update is issued in MacOS, click here for instructions on how to import your saved game. On this Import Saved Game page, you'll find walkthrough videos on importing saved games for most popular emulators in Windows and macOS. If you play MacOS on physical Apple II hardware, first import your saved game to the new version in an emulator, and then transfer the new MacOS HDV file to your Apple II hard drive card. So what we want to do now is locate the DMG file for the MacOS software update that we downloaded, and that should be here in our Downloads folder. And we're going to go ahead and drag that DMG onto our desktop. Then we want to rename the MacOS folder with the old version of the game. We recommend putting the word old at the end of the folder name. And then create a new folder on the desktop called MacOS. And then open up the DMG with the software update that we downloaded. So now let's open up the new MacOS folder. And what we want to do is copy the MacOS application file and the MacOS HDV file separately to the new MacOS folder. It's very important to copy these files separately, otherwise macOS might quarantine them, and that will prevent proper operation of the game, and you'll likely get an error that says missing volume if you try to boot up. So after copying those two files separately, we'll copy the rest of the files and folders from the DMG, and these can all be copied together. So we can close out of the DMG now. And let's right-click on the MacOS application file and select Open. And click OK if you get this pop-up window. Now, since you downloaded the file, you may need to right-click and select Open several times. In my case, I copied the DMG off of a USB drive, so I didn't need to do that. So once at the splash screen, go ahead and press a key to continue. And then arrow down to the Import Saved Game option and press Enter. So this is warning us that both save game slots will be erased, but that's okay because we're running the new version of MacOS and there isn't a saved game that's yet loaded. So now it's saying insert hard drive with saved game. So that's telling us that it wants us to insert the MacOS HDV file from the old version of the game that has our saved game data on it. So we'll go ahead and open up the MacOS old folder. and then find and select the NoxRKS HDV file and drag that onto the Knox app window. And when it flashes like that, that means that it's loaded the file. And then click on the application window to make sure it's active, and then press a key as directed here by the in-game screen. So now it says insert the hard drive with the new version. So we'll close out of the NoxRKS old folder. The new version refers to the NoxRKS HDV file in the new NoxRKS folder. And select that HDV file and drag it onto the Knox app window. You should again get that flash again, which means that the HDV is loaded. Click the Knox app window to make sure that it's active, and then press a key as directed by the in-game screen. And this screen just confirms that the save slots were imported. It actually imports both save slots from your previous saved game. And then from here, we want to reboot the game, and you can do that by closing the application window and launching the application again, or hover your mouse in the upper left corner to bring up this menu and select Reset. Then once the splash screen appears, press any key to continue to the main menu. And from the main menu, select Continue Game, and choose whichever save slot you had last saved your game to. And whatever you saw on the screen the last time you saved your game is what you should see on the screen now. And if so, then that means everything worked as expected. One thing to note is that it's very important to never have more than one HDV file in the NoxRKS folder that has the NoxRKS application. If there's more than one HDV file and you launch the Knox app, it might pick a different HDV file to launch than the one that you're intending. To make backups of the HDV file to give yourself unlimited restore points, we recommend creating a separate backup folder and keep the backed up HDV file separately there. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy the upgraded version of NoxRKS. We also invite you to join our player community on Discord, where you can share tips and ask questions to the dev team and other players.